Welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. Let's get ready for the 14th of December, Thursday, and let's look at some news that came out courtesy of the trade exchange after the bell tonight. Band came out with earnings after the bell. Recent IPO, I believe, beat by 6 cents, beat on revenue. So BAND, Bandwidth Technologies, up in the after hours tonight. Another one, ASPU, came out with earnings after the bell. Not doing too much, misses by 2 cents, missed on revenue. ASPU. CIE was halted. They're going to get delisted. I believe it takes effect tomorrow, so CIE is going to be delisted. TNTR also had earnings after the bell tonight. Earnings per share in line, misses on revenue, and that was on TNTR. Horizon Technology Finance provides 15 million venture loan facility. So that was Horizon. Pier 1 Imports came out with earnings after the bell. They beat on earnings and they beat on revenue, and then they came out with a warning. So Pier 1 Imports retailer down in the after hours on PIR. And let me see, I'm just scrolling through for you to see some of the news. CCUR, concurrent stockholders approved proposal to sell content delivery and storage businesses. So CCUR, nothing much going on there in the after hours. Glue was up in the after hours, GLUU, and I'll show you that news story in a moment. Have it coming up, I believe. Baba got a reiterated a buy at Stifle, so BABA. Not doing too much in the after hours, but they got a buy rating by Stifle after the bell. Remark Holdings partnering with China Shenyu Energy Company, so that's for Mark. And ticked up a little bit, but not too much. Cassie, 100 million shelf, mixed shelf, CASI, so basically dilution. And then here's the CIE is delisting from the NYSE effective tomorrow. UGAS is doing a reverse split, 1 for 10, effective the 20th of December. So that's for UGAS. All right, and let's see, TXN got a price target increase to $92 from Morgan Stanley. XLNX also got a price target raise up to 78. So XLNX. Price target raise, nothing happening in the after hours. TXN, nothing happening in the after hours. Some of your top insider purchases from the trade exchange tonight: NXEO, ITRI, AGFS, Silica, SLCA. Let me just see if that one moved after hours. Nothing really. FCSC, FCSC. Popping a little bit. It's an under $1 stock, so that stock is moving up a little bit in after hours. And let's see, DRNA proposed public offering. DRNA stock gapping down in after hours tonight on DRNA. All right, and then VNO proposed offering here on VNO. Not doing too much in the after hours. All right, let's look at some other information that came out tonight. And this is also courtesy of the trade exchange. Some of your top gainers, Finisar with that connection with the Apple news today. So that was up. MFIN, DPW was up. JT, OSTK, CLSS, RPXC, LT, Better, VNet, PIR was up today and then down in the after hours, CAPR. And then for your losers, on an offering, HMNY down, Dust down, gold was moving up today, NBLX, ADAP, Teva, ARGX, Trivago, Foxa, RL, CIG, FFIV, and Blue, all to the downside. In your unusual call activity, MET, CSRA, Glue, And then to the put side, we had the OAS. They did an offering last night, so this stock was down pretty much all day today. OAS. Yeah, it was grinding down, and towards the end of the day, started to pick up a little bit, but that stock got a hit. Your futures right now, it's about 725. My time, Dow futures up 20, S&P futures up 2, Nasdaq futures up 8. And today we had the FOMC meeting today. They raised by a quarter, all right, on the 25 basis points on the announcement. And then Janet Yellen basically, did a press conference at 2:30. And so the market liked what it heard and held up. It did sell off a little bit towards the end of the day there. The SPY was, up near the highs and it pulled down a little bit, not that much, all right, for the SPY. And then this is where we are in the after hours on the SPY. So pretty much, they like what we heard. And like I said, right now the futures are up. So no massive effect here by the FOMC meeting. So we get that bias. And for economic information tomorrow, 8:30 retail sales. Then we have nat gas at 10:30, 10 o'clock business inventories. Friday, not too much going on. It is quad witching on this coming Friday. Just be aware that a lot of options will be expiring. So quad witching Friday the 15th. And Baker Hughes rig count at 1, 10 o'clock Atlanta Fed. So a few things coming out for Friday, not much. Earnings tomorrow after the bell is when it's pretty important. We have Adobe, Costco, J-Bill, Oracle, all right, all reporting after the bell Thursday. All right, so that's pretty big. Costco will definitely be watched. So there's your earnings for tomorrow. Let's get this out of the way, and we'll go ahead and get right into the. Oh, sorry about all the lines on the daily for the SPY, but that comes from the intraday chart. So different levels that I watch during the day. So let's take a look at Apple. It's holding above the 10. We had a high today of 173.54. So if this thing gets over maybe 174, I'm actually going to line that. We might get back into a swing trade mode on Apple. All right, so let me set that so I don't forget that. All right, we'll put 173.75 and I'll make it purple so as to not, forget. All right, so that's Apple. So keep your eye on this one. Possible swing trade in Apple. AEMD popped 4.9 million, almost 5 million shares. The big number to watch here is this $1.50, and I'll go ahead and line my chart right now, live television. All right, so I'll be watching that 150 spot on AEMD, ARRY. The number here is getting over, 12 bucks on ARRY. I already have this one lined. So it had over 3 million shares traded in it. So keep your eye on this ARRY for a possible break over this 1196.12 area. CAPR, 1.8 million shares traded and got as high as $1.98. So the number here, it looks like, needs to get over this, $2 spot. All right, for that name. All right, and there's our numbers and our line. Con, retailer, right? We had this big pop after earnings. Then you get the two-stick pullback. And on lighter volume. So we'll see if this one wants to be a possible swing trade. 33.20 there for a possible swing trade on CONN, excuse me. So we'll keep an eye on this one. All right, Con retailer. CPAH, big pop today. Was very spready though, this name. I was watching it all day, trying to, get involved in the name. And it was just too spready. Couldn't get into that one. CSRA, 1.7 million shares. It needs to get over, the 50 SMA, which is at 30.14. All right, so just keep that in mind. The 50 SMA is around $30.14. So that will be on watch to see if it sets up. CUR, we got a beautiful trade in this one over this $1.98, $2 break today. Ran all the way up to 224. So this was a nice setup for an afternoon trade. And then I tried it again afterwards, to try to break. It pulled back a little bit, and then I thought if it got back over 222, right after I did this trade, I tried it again. I thought if it got back over 222, maybe we would get that break of 225, but it didn't happen. ELTK, it was very, it was spready, had like 10-cent spreads in it, but I got a trade in this one. Uh, and so this one worked out really well. Had to work my way into it, and only got filled like 400 shares on the name, but I got a nice pop. About 180, 70 bucks on that name made on that one today. So it was worth it, but I wish I could have gotten more more shares, but it was spready. Had to go in on the ask a little bit and then go in between the bid and the ask. So it was not easy to get in and out of. Finisar, the news with Apple today. So this one will be on watch. Would like it to, pull back a little bit. Then maybe we get a swing trade entry on that one. Glue had some news with Taylor Swift or something. So this one popped after the bell. It's kind of moving down now. But this one will be on watch. Nice chart here on Glue. Maybe it's ready for the next run. This purple line you see up here is the after hours action. Grow actually held up pretty good today. Couldn't get over this 587 spot on Grow, so it'll be on watch for tomorrow. Some gold and silver names popping here. HL coming up off the lows, almost 6 million shares, and this all started happening after the FOMC meeting, and so we'll see if there's any kind of a continuation in some of these, gold and silver names. Just for the heck of it, let's take a look at JNUG. All right, we'll look at that. So big volume in JNUG, big pop here. Never could get above this 16 level on JNUG. So I'll have this on watch. I'm not a very good trader of JNUG, but we'll see. I'll keep it on watch tomorrow. Maybe if the gold stocks want to move up, maybe JNUG will move up. IMGN. Nice pop today, almost 5 million shares on IMGN. So we'll see if there's any kind of maybe red to green type of move here. IMUC popping in the after hours. All right, here's the after hours numbers up by like around 48 cents. All right, so it's trading basically up here right now tonight. All right, so that'll be on watch for tomorrow. IPI, looking to try to break this $4 spot. So far, we have topping tails just under this $4. All right, so keep your eye on that one if it can get back over, 402 or so. KGC, another one of these gold names that popped. 12 million shares came in on KGC. KL, this is a Canadian gold stock, KL. So getting back over the 10 SMA. The high today was 1451, so keep this one on watch. MRNS, nice pop today, back over the 10, back over the 5. I'll be watching this one for an intraday setup maybe. PETZ, PETZ, recent IPO, maybe turning back up, maybe. All right, so this will be on watch for a possible play. With FCX running big like this, SCO is Southern Copper. So maybe this one wants to join the party here and follow FCX up. So keep your eye on that one. On that name. SEAC, big pop today in this range, has that $4 up above, pulled up and then, really didn't do much for the rest of the day. There was this pop and then kind of just, I guess went sideways for the day, and so I'll have it on watch. Not a favorite though. SMIT, they had earnings after the bell. The stock popped. It's pulling back now. SMIT, so we'll see on that one. Very thin name, very low volume name. Twitter, Twitter is Twitter, right? It would have to get over maybe 22.10 or so. I think, yeah, we'll call it 2210 for Twitter. Wanted to prove itself a little bit for this name, Twitter, and then maybe we'll get a continuation move up on that name. VERU, nice pop today. Almost a million shares, but a little bit shy of a million. Looks like it moved up a little bit in the after hours, as you can see on this chart to my right here. All right, so I don't know, we'll see. WPM, another one of these silver names. Silver. This used to be the old Silver Wheaton, I believe. Wheaton, and so it's up here. Never can get above the 400 SMA. This candle looks pretty decent. The highs today were 2170. So be watching that area 2170. All right, for WPM. All right, and there's our lines. And then lastly, YTEN. It's a very spready stock. I was watching it today. Just we'll see if this sets up intraday. And what I mean by intraday is, if I get like let's imagine, you get a pop like this and a flag kind of thing going up, and then it breaks up and over this consolidation, that would be like a nice intraday setup. You see here where it broke down and sold off for the day on YTEN. All right, after you got the big pop and then you got the move down. Well, I'm thinking the same thing if it sets up tomorrow and then moves up YTEN out of that, coil consolidation, wedge. All right, so that's kind of the watch list stuff for tomorrow. I'll keep it short and sweet. Everybody have a very good night. Thank you for watching my videos, and there won't be a video tomorrow night. I have a play to go to, my son's play, and that's it for tonight. Everybody have a great night. No video for Thursday night.